So back here at home, the farm economy has been feeling the pinch for the last year, in part because of tariffs. Local 5's J.D. Snover is in studio with more on how this decision could affect things in that sector.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Stephanie. This decision doesn't eliminate all the tariffs, as you mentioned, but it does limit how a president can impose certain ones under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, which President Trump formerly used to justify some of his retaliatory trade actions. And while the future of foreign trade policy is still fairly uncertain, local economists say the ruling could bring some relief. Iowa State University economics professor Peter Erasm says tariffs have weighed on Iowa's farm economy for years, across multiple administrations. That's because they rely on strong foreign trade relationships, which are built up over years.
For now, I think it's good news for Iowa.
He says the ruling likely returns the U.S. to previously existing tariff levels, not a full rollback, but a move away from the aggressive policies imposed using emergency powers.
It's not like all the tariffs are going to go away, so there's still going to be some adverse effects of the previous policies.
The Supreme Court's decision centers on who has the authority to impose said tariffs. In a concurring opinion, Justice Neil Gorsuch wrote that while bypassing Congress may be tempting in an urgent moment, the deliberative process is, quote, the whole point of the system's design. Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley, who was in Congress when the International Emergency Economic Powers Act first passed, says the ruling confirms what he's long argued, that Congress never authorized using that law for tariffs. He adds, quote, I urge the Trump administration to keep negotiating while also working with Congress to secure longer-term enforcement measures. And the debate likely isn't over. The president says he'll continue to look for ways to pursue similar trade policies through other avenues, which legal experts say could lead to more litigation.
Is he doing it the correct way in terms of for the right reasons, through the right processes, targeted, are they too broad? Are they too narrow? Those types of things.
Local 5's reached out to the rest of the congressional delegation and will continue to provide updates on this as more details emerge. Stephanie.
Thank you. And stay with We Are Iowa Plus for continuing coverage of what the Supreme Court's ruling on President Trump's tariffs means for Iowans and how the Trump administration will respond.